the likelihood of dying from cardiovascular diseases increases to 30% over the next 10 years. This will be a light vibration technique where you'll vibrate your whole body. Even if you don't feel like you have heart problems right now, that doesn't mean it's common, as I've often heard stories of people dying from heart failure in their 30s, 40s, or 50s, and especially if you have any symptoms like a rapid heartbeat, shortness of breath, or heaviness in your chest. This just emphasizes that you need to start taking care of your health and strengthening your heart immediately. And today, I'll talk about the signs you need to pay attention to and how to keep your heart youthful for many years. The first warning sign is a rapid heartbeat, tachycardia. Normally, the heart beats between 60 to 80 times per minute. When the heart beats more than 90 times per minute, it's tachycardia. When the heart beats rapidly, it experiences increased strain. That means the heart muscles have to contract much more often, and as a result, they use up a lot more resources. That's why it can wear out faster. It's not just like that. Small animals, which have small hearts and a high heart rate, tend to live shorter lives. When does rapid heartbeat occur? When there is chronic stress, because the heart is an emotional organ. When there is an imbalance in the nervous system, and when a person experiences severe stress, their heart rate increases. A lack of physical activity can also lead to this. Plus, if there's a lack of oxygen. For example, a person has anemia. There are a number of other conditions. So I recommend that if you have tachycardia, you should definitely see a cardiologist and get checked out. The next sign is dizziness. Dizziness can occur for various reasons, and one of them is problems with the heart and blood vessels. So, when the delivery of oxygen to the tissues is disrupted, such a reaction can occur. The next alarming sign is an irregular heartbeat. Normally, the rhythm is irregular. When you experience extra heartbeats, or when you feel the rhythm and then it disappears, this indicates serious problems, that the heart is not functioning properly. So there are already some serious problems, so it's essential to see a doctor. The next ominous symptom, when you feel heaviness behind the sternum, and at the same time, the feeling of heaviness and pain can be transmitted to the left hand, right, to the very tips of the fingers, all the way to at least the tips of the fingers. And you might also feel pain in the neck and lower jaw. This indicates serious problems and that there is oxygen deprivation in the heart. And this can be life-threatening. There's a simple stair test developed by the European Society of Cardiology, which can predict the risk of death from cardiovascular diseases in the next 10 years. If you can walk up 60 steps, which is about 3 floors, in a quick pace of around 40-45 seconds, and you don't feel short of breath, it indicates that you have a low risk of dying from cardiovascular diseases. And if you pass these same 60 steps in 1.5 to 2 minutes make you feel out of breath, that the likelihood of dying from cardiovascular diseases increases to 30% over the next 10 years. In general, if you've identified several signs in yourself, I strongly recommend that you see a cardiologist, get tested, and undergo treatment. Well, of course, you can start doing something for your heart health right now. And clapping and breathing will be a light vibrational technique where you'll vibrate your whole body and tap your feet, OPP, so that the vibrational wave passes through your entire body. This way, blood flow is stimulated and the blood vessels are trained. And here you also incorporate breathing. Take a breath, exhale. And that's how you do it. For a few minutes, you'll feel your body start to vibrate and it will begin to feel lighter. This means that blood flow is stimulated, easier for the heart to work. If you do this vibrational gymnastics every day while incorporating deep breathing in and out, you make it easier for your heart to work. Another wonderful technique is tapping and clapping all over your body. When you do this, you stimulate the nervous system and the cardiovascular system. Why is this necessary? So, when you go through and tap your body, the blood flow in those areas starts to speed up. All of this is needed so that the fluids in our body circulate better, and then the load on the heart will significantly decrease. Are you starting to tap your body? Starting from the crown of your head, then the face, then the back of the head, the neck, the chest, the back, the arms, the abdomen, and the legs. It's best to go over your entire body. These techniques are easy to do, just 1, 2, or 3 minutes a day. If you do it regularly over a long period, you'll see amazing results. People look at exercise and undervalue it, and it would concern, well, like what kind of nonsense, like shaking your hands 3 times and that's it. But in fact, if I feel my body very well, I can very well read the processes that are happening inside. I can really feel how my blood circulation is stimulated, how my condition changes. Such simple exercises, they are brilliant. They can prolong my health. In general, if you find 2 or 3 symptoms in yourself, I strongly recommend that you see a cardiologist, get examined, and seek treatment. And of course, you need to change your lifestyle because heart problems don't just happen out of nowhere. They arise because perhaps you smoke or drink or eat a lot of fatty foods. And of course, hypodynamia, which means a lack of physical activity, leads to problems with the cardiovascular system. I think you already know a lot of factors that negatively affect health and heart function, even without me telling you. And maybe you're struggling with this. Some are successful, some are not. So, please share your experience. What is stopping you right now from becoming healthier? This was Dr. Alice. Like and subscribe, and see you in the next episode.